Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Connecticut Huskies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Eli Holstein to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Reeder. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Off play action on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that.
Looking for the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Uconn! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the point after is good. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second and long here. Holstein. You'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Uconn going back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, pressure's coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They were all over it.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out.
And he will score! Touchdown, Uconn!
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Texas State. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hauls it in. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's complete to the left. Brought down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the...
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Burgess. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I know that wasn't a big gain, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Here's Holstein to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down. What a play to come up with the interception. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a...
Makes a grab and room to run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Burgess. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And the Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Extending the play. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bobcats want to move quickly. The run inside. It's Burgess. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snap in the shotgun. Out wide right, it's Burgess.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Under pressure. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Uconn offense goes back to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Left side, it's Ross. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Tough run here. It's Reeder. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Back to pass on second down. Makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Husky. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground with the counter. At the 35, he's open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Long way to go on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Evans. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Could not make his way to the corner.
No gain on the play. And first down for the offense.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. They're all over him. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble.
Fires deep toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
35, Texas State, 21.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Ross. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fires to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Porter. Touchdown, Huskies! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes a hit as he fires. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 12 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's San Jose State sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Holds on, it's Evans. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rolls right. Going to try to get it himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I
can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Look out! Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Uconn going back to work on offense. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Jukes his way for more. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Driven back.
Man, it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Husky. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Got a big paw up there and knocked it down incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Running inside, it's Atkins. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way behind. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Headed for the corner. It's Reeder. Turning it on.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
This offense typically really good in these physical situations, running the football, getting first downs. They got stopped on this play. Interesting decision coming up here on 4th down.
Uconn will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Taken down right away. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun. Fights off a defender. Still running at the 40. Breaks free. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Porter. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads it left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for you.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. He got it, beat down in bounds. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. It's a two-possession game, so there's still a chance. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Uconn offense goes back to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Second down to the air. That's caught. It's Ross. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting it, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The screen, he can go. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physique.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Uconn! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Sells to run, looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to pass. Under pressure. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third down, he drops to throw. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snapped on fourth down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's a fumble on the play. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Bobcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's looking at this as a free play, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes him pay. That's a mistake you don't expect to see the quarterback make.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
First down here for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Maybe a crease. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And he added the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run.
Texas State, 36.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.